Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alhamdulillahirrahmanirrahim. Today we meet again, and I would like to discuss about the questions of research and also the new one that is about wave and vibration. Yeah, wave and vibration. By the way, the last question that I have given to you is about wave by the pictures. Also, we find out the frequency and then period and then amplitude, wavelength, and then the velocity of wave. Okay, now we discuss deeply how to calculate or to find out the magnitude that related with the wave. Ya, kita hari ini akan bahas lebih dalam tentang bagaimana kita, oke, ini saya share dulu. Kita bahas tentang bagaimana mencari besaran-besaran terkait. Oke. These are two kind of wave. The first is longitudinal waves. This one, diffraction and rarefaction. Yeah, this one is okay. I need to make a pointer. Okay, this is rarefaction, and then this one is refraction. Ada regangan, ada rapatan, ya. And rapatan or refraction is analog with the crest, sama dengan crestnya, ya. Jadi ini rapatan itu dengan crest, kalau regangan refraction itu dengan trough, ya. Okay, the first question is what is the wavelength? Berarti kan ini ya, nyari wavelength, ya. What is the wavelength? So we have to wait, oh my god, wait, my point, okay, this one. Sometimes the wavelength represented with notation lambda, ya. Jadi panjang gelombang itu adalah panjang satu gelombang. Itu sudah pernah saya terangkan. One wavelength is from, it can be from crest to crest, ya, crest to crest, or from this node to this node, ya, ya, 1, 2, 3, ya, 3 node, or it can be from trough to trough, ya. Bisa jadi satu gelombang itu dari bukit ke bukit, atau dari lembah ke lembah, atau kalau dari node atau titik ini adalah titik sini, ada 3 titik berarti dari sini, sini, terus sini, ya. Okay, we know that for the example I give notation A, ya, this is A, and then B, ya, and then C. Okay, if the length from B to C is 3 meters, it means that from A to B also 3 meters. Ya, jika B ke C itu 3 meter, maka A ke B juga 3 meter. Ya, nah, maka kalau kita bagi lagi, kalau kita bagi ini, kita bagi, if we divide like this, ya, like this, and then this one, there are 4 parts, ada 4 bagian, ada bagian 1, and then 2, and then 3, and then 4. If we divide or split, when wave become 4 part, is like this. Kalau kita bagi, kalau one wave from A to C, ya. Jadi kalau satu gelombang A ke C, and then we split it become 4 parts, jadi 4 bagian. Maka ini bagian 1, 2, 3, 4. Nah, we know that from B to C is 3 meters. So A to B also 3 meters. Kalau A ke B 3 meter, B ke C 3 meter, maka totalnya 6 meter. Sehingga wavelength-nya tanpa kita harus pakai rumus aneh-aneh ya, we know that the wavelength is 6 meter. Loh, dari mana Ustadz? Wavelength adalah satu panjang gelombang. Satu gelombang berapa panjangnya? Nah, itu wavelength. Ya. Itu ya. If we start from crash like this, from this, dari sini misal, ya, sampai sini kan satu gelombang, ini berapa bagian? Sama aja kalau kita bagi 4 seperti ini, ya kan? Nah, seperti ini. Maka ini adalah 1, 2, kemudian 3, kemudian 4. Nah, ini sama kalau ini dari node to node, ya 2 node ya, node ke node yang lain, ini 2, 4 bagian. From crash to crash also 4 parts. Sama. It means that kalau ini 6 dibagi 4 ya 6/4 ya, agak sulit kalau kita buat desimal, lebih pecahan. Berarti kalau ini satu dari sini, misal dari ini A, B, C, ini D. Wah, ini kurang detail ini. A, B, C, D, E, F. Ini kan sama, actually the distance between A to C and then the distance from this one, from cross until cross, itu kan sama jaraknya, ya, berarti 6 meter. Oke, I need help from Mbak Lila. Do you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now the next, after we know the wavelength, I want to find out the period notated by T, period. Ya. Periodenya berapa, Mbak?
Periode itu waktunya kan?
Ya, waktu yang diperlukan untuk melakukan satu kali gelombang. Time that needed for doing one wave.
1 second.
1 second is from D to E.
4. Oh, bukan 3 second.
Are you sure? If we start from C, one wavelength is C, D, E.
C, D, yeah.
So if one wave, what?
Crash to crash. True.
No. I mean if from point D to E is 1 second, that the one wave is from C to E, not only D to E. So
3 second.
oh, I use 3 seconds. By the way, like this, one wave is from to C.
Yeah.
Wait. I will change my pointer color. Wait. Okay. If we start from C, so one wave is from C and then to D and then to E, isn't it?
2 second.
2 second, very good. Jadi periode itu adalah time that needed, that time for one wave, waktu untuk satu gelombang. Nah, di soal from the questions only show to us that from D to E 1 second. D to E itu kan a half of wave, setengah dari gelombang kan ya. So if the question is period itu berarti bukan setengah gelombang tapi satu gelombang. Satu gelombang butuh berapa detik? Intinya begitu. Ya. Based on the picture, it means that if a half of wave only 1 second, so for one wave 2 second, ya, twice of a half, 2 kali setengah kan, 2 kali setengahnya, gitu ya. Terima kasih Mbak Lila. 1 second is from D to E. Belum, C to D-nya belum. Kalau from D to E itu 1 second, maka kalau satu gelombang C sampai E, maka ya 1 second kali 2 dong. Kan gitu. Oke, thank you, Mbak. So the answer, the period is 2 second. Next, I need help from Mbak Cynthia. Assalamualaikum, Mbak Cynthia. Mbak Cynthia. Yes. Mbak Aisyah. Assalamualaikum, Mbak Aisyah.
Waalaikumsalam.
Mbak Aisyah, now I need your help to find out the frequency, Mbak. The frequency of this wave picture.
Setengah.
Setengah. Oke. Saya tulis dulu setengah Hz. How come, Mbak? Bagaimana bisa? Mbak Aisyah, kenapa kok setengah Hz? Halo, Mbak Aisyah.
Nggak tahu.
Okay. The answer is a half of 1/2 Hz. Setengah Hz jawabannya. Bagaimana cara mencarinya? How to find out the frequency? It can be found by 2 ways. Bisa dicari dengan 2 cara. Ya. Yang pertama, the first, we know that frequency equal 1 per period. Nah, frekuensi itu ternyata adalah 1 per T. Maka kalau T-nya tahu, we know the period is 2, so frekuensi 1 per 2. Oh, 1 second ya, apa namanya? 1/2 ya. Oh, half. Ini yang pertama. Yang kedua, the second, how to find out the frequency. It can be found from the graphic. Kita bisa melihat di grafik. Ya, ini bisa dilihat. Oke. Frekuensi adalah, ya, frekuensi is the amount of wave in 1 second. Frekuensi adalah jumlah gelombang dalam 1 detik. Nah, kalau kita lihat dari soal, ya, ini 1 detiknya time 1 second itu from D to E, dari D ke E. Padahal one wave is 1 crash and 1 trough. This is 1 cycle. Itu adalah 1 gelombang. Jadi 1 gelombang itu adalah 1 bukit, 1 lembah. If we start from C, kalau kita mulai dari C, so the wave will be finished at E. Maka gelombang akan berhenti di E. Sehingga 1 gelombang is this one, and then here, until here. Nah, dari sini kita lihat bahwa ternyata 1 detik itu a half for 1 second. Jadi separuh gelombangnya itu sudah 1 detik, sehingga jawabannya juga separuh, ya. So frekuensi is 0.5 or 1/2 Hz, gitu ya. Jadi frekuensi itu dapat dicari dengan 2 cara. Also period, termasuk periode nanti juga bisa dicari dengan 2 cara. Ya, we know frequency first, so we can use a relation between frequency and period. That frequency, that period equal with 1 per frequency. Oke, thank you Mbak Aisyah. And then now I will, soal ini selesai. You can turn off your your mind with wait a minute ya. Oke, Mas Acal.
Ya, Ustaz.
We know that the period is 2 seconds, yeah, and then the frequency is 1/2 Hz, and then the lambda or the wavelength berapa Mas wavelengthnya tadi Mas?
Wavelength.
Atau lambda ini tadi di sini. Lupa. Ya. Jadi kalau misal one wave is from here A and then B and then C, ya, satu gelombang itu dari sini A, B, C, and the distance between B and C 3 meters, maka the distance between A and B berapa, Mas Acal? B to C 3 meters. Kalau A to B?
1 detik.
Saya tanya meter kok detik. B to C 3 meters. Kalau A to B, what bla 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 meters, the length?
3 meter.
Nah, gitu loh. We know that one wave is, if we start from A, is A to C. Kalau kita mulai gelombang dari A, maka satu gelombang itu dari A ke C. So, what is the wavelength, Mas?
Wavelength.
Maka panjang gelombangnya berapa?
Panjang gelombang
A
6 meter.
to C, huh?
6 meter.
Very good, 6 meter, 6 meters ya. Sampai di sini tahu ya Mas Acal cara ngitung lambda atau cara ngitung wavelength. Oke. Now Mas Acal, the next question is what is the velocity? Velocity is
Kecepatan.
ya, kecepatan. Kecepatan can be found by multiplication between lambda and frequency. So the lambda is, look at the slide, look at my slide.
Ya.
Lambda itu ini loh Mas.
Wavelength.
Wavelength lambda. Berapa lambdanya? Sudah tadi sudah dijawab, lupa.
Lambda.
Ini loh nak.
6.
6 meters. And then what is the frequency? Frequency F. What is F?
1/2 Hz. 1/2 Hz.
Very good. So, what is the result? What is the velocity of the wave?
6 dikali setengah Hz.
So, what is the result? 6 multiplied by 4.5 or setengah. 6 kali setengah berapa?
6 kali setengah. 6,5.
Itulah ditambah Mas, kali Mas.
Iya, ya.
Inilah dicoret bisa nak. Berapa?
3. 3.
Berarti berapa jawabannya?
3.
3 meter per
second.
Nah, ini kecepatan gelombangnya. Or we can find the velocity from the graph, from the graphic, from the picture. Ini kan kelihatan. Ini dari sini ke sini 3 meter. Dari sini ke sini kalau waktunya 1 detik. Berarti 3 meter itu 1 detik. So the velocity it must be 3 meter per second. Okay, do you understand?
Yes.
Yes. Easy for you?
Yes.
Yes. Jadi gampang saja sebenarnya ya. The next is about solid pressure. Ini Mbak Kansa. Assalamualaikum Mbak Kansa. Mbak Kansa.
Iya.
Kansa, please keep your mic on ya. On-kan aja mic-nya ya.
Iya.
Oke. Mbak, read the question number 1.
A cube with sides 2 meter and a weight of 1 Newton on the floor. What is the pressure?
Ya, you choose this one, ya kan? How to calculate to find out the pressure? Pressure equal with
1 weight
okay.
divide by side.
Side, a usual side, not
Side.
luas dong. Area ya, luas. We have to find out the area first. Kita nyari luasnya dulu.
Iya.
If the cube, the side of the cube is 2 meters, it means that the area that contact with the floor is like this ya. Area equal side atau rusuk square kuadrat. Betul? Ya kan Mbak Hansa?
Iya.
Ya. So it means that side square berarti 2 meter kali 2 meter. Senit? Iya kan Mbak?
Iya.
Ya, jawabannya berapa ini? 2 kali 2 meter. 2 meter kali 2 meter.
4 meter.
4 meter persegi atau 4 meter aja?
4 meter persegi.
That's good. 2 meters, 4 meter square. It means that the weight is the same, 1 newtons, and then the area is 4
meter square.
meter
Square.
And the result is
0,25.
0,25 or 1 per 4, isn't it?
Iya.
Ya, Newton bagi meter persegi satuannya adalah
PA, Pascal.
Pascal. Very good. It can be written in decimal form 0.25 Pascal. Very good, Mbak Fansa. Mbak Fansa,
Ya.
is it answered by yourself or with the others' help? Maybe help from your parents or you find out from the internet.
By campuran.
Campuran. Okay, very good. Okay, enough for the number 1. Mbak Fansa, we go to the number 2. We go to the number 2. Yeah.
Ya.
Oh my God! I have to make it clean Sorry. Okay. Mbak Hamsa, now we go to, wait. Now we go to number 2, Mbak Hamsa. Okay, Mbak Hamsa, please read the question.
The pressure caused by an object with a cross-sectional area of 2 meters square is 2 Pascal. What is the weight of the object?
What is the weight? So we know that from this question. 2 meters square. What is 2 meters square?
Area.
Very good, area. And then what is 2 Pascal? To Pascal? Pascal? What is 2 Pascal?
Pressure.
Pressure, very good. P. It can be noted. And then the question is?
Weight.
Weight. Weight, it can be F. And the first formula is P equal with F per A. Now the question is F. So we can modify this formula become F equal with apa, Mbak?
P Y area.
What?
Yeah.
P
Multiply.
multiply with A.
Area.
Very good. So what is the pressure?
2.
2 Pascal. And then the area is
2 meters square.
oh sorry, 2 meter square. So the result is
4 Newton.
Newtons. This one, yeah. Okay. Mbak Vanessa,
Yeah.
now please choose one student that have to help me to answer number 3.
Boys or girl?
Up to you.
Fatur.
Who? Up to you. Ya?
Fatur aja.
Fatur, assalamualaikum. Fatur, assalamualaikum. Mbak Atta, please.
Yeah.
Okay, keep your mic on. Now I will share the next questions that you have to help me. For the first, please read the question, Mbak Atta.
A cylinder weight 0.5 Newton when placed on the floor has a pressure of 2 Pascal. What is the cross-sectional area?
Okay, from the questions, we know that what is this? 0.5 newtons. What is 0.5 newtons? Bata?
Weight.
Weight, very good. Weight. Weight is one of the force. So we can change the notation from W become F for make it easy. And then what about the 2 Pascal? What is 2 Pascals?
Pressure.
Pressure, okay. From these questions, what is the variable that asked from the question?
The area.
The area, okay. Now for the number 3, the question asks to you to find out the area. The base formula is P equal with F per area. Mbak Atta,
Yeah.
can you active your annotation?
Apa, Pak?
Bisa nggak ngaktifkan bolpenmu dari situ?
Iya, bisa.
Oke. Oke, Mbak Atta. Now your turn to write down how to get or how to find out the cross-sectional area, please. By writing.
Benar-benar.
I'll guide you. I'll guide you. A equal. Okay, and then equal what? If P equal with F per A, so okay, okay, very good. So just substitute the notation with the number for sand pressure. Complete with the unit. Okay, good. Okay, and then good. Sorry, there is a disturbance. There's disturbance. Okay, 0.5 per 2. Can you make it simple? Can you make it simple? Maybe in simple number, not 0.5 per 2. Or the other form. Very good. Thank you so much, Mbak Atta.
Iya.
Okay, thank you so much. Very good, Mbak Atta, ya. There is way to find out the area from the question. A cylinder weighing 0.5 newtons when placed on the floor has a pressure of 2 Pascal. What is the cross-sectional area? So A equal F per P equal 0.5 newtons per 2 Pascal. And then A be divided nominator and denominator by 0.5 become 1 per 4. So the answer is A, 1 per 4. How to find out 1 per 4? Mathematically, if we divide it by 0.5, this one, yeah, and then the denominator also 0.5. Jadi 0,5 bagi 0,51, 2 dibagi 0,5 adalah 4, ya. Because why we have to change the form become fraction like this or the other form, because we have to make this form same with our multiple choice on the question sheet, ya. Itu kita samakan bentuknya supaya ada jawabannya di multiple choice-nya, di pilihan-pilihannya. Baik. Okay, I will make it clear. Now the next number 4, I think so easy for us. Who wants to help me, ya? Mbak Jessica, assalamualaikum. Mbak Jessica, assalamualaikum. Mbak Jessica. Okay, there is no response. Mbak Gisela, assalamualaikum Mbak Gisela. Mbak Gisela, assalamualaikum. Oh my God, there is no response also, ya.